Time for movies and money. The Batman takes home a three-peat win and flies above $300 million at the box office. This weekend, Sandra Bullock, Brad Pitt, and Channing Tatum challenged the Batman with a rom-com, The Lost City. Here's a quick look.
Loretta Sage is missing.
I'm gonna rescue her. I just want her to think of me as more than a cover model.
Let's start living dangerously.
Alan, what are you doing here?
We're here to save you. I'm certified CPR, I'm certified CrossFit. I have snacks.
After them!
Let's bring in film critic Erik Childress. And Erik, you are getting ready for the Oscars on Sunday.
You bet, Angie. First off, a quick update that The Batman surpassed $300 million at the box office and is indeed forging a positive path towards $400 million and may even get close to $1 billion worldwide. But The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum may have just enough push to make it the #1 film this weekend. Now, those who stay home Sunday night will likely be glued into the Oscars broadcast. And one of the things that have often softened the impact of Hollywood's biggest night is just how long the award season runway is up until the moment of takeoff. So we tend to already have a pretty good idea of who is going to come out victorious. And that may be the case again this year, but as you mentioned, we are not locked into predicting the same winners from those we only had a few weeks ago. The one category that has not appeared to shift at all is Best Supporting Actress, which should be going to Ariana DeBose for West Side Story. And she is going to go down in the Oscar history books, winning an Oscar for playing the same character that won an Oscar 60 years ago when Rita Moreno did it. Now, she should win, and she is going to. Now, over to Best Supporting Actor, Cody Smith-McPhee was practically running the tables through the Critics Awards, wrapping up around 3 times as many victories as the next highest nominee for The Power of the Dog. But it appears to be that one next nominee who is now the front runner, and that is Troy Kotsur for the film Coda. And in winning, he will become the first deaf male actor to win an Oscar. In the film which garnered the biggest deal at last year's Sundance Film Festival from Apple, he plays the husband of Marlee Matlin, who became the first deaf female actor to win for her performance in Children of a Lesser God 35 years ago.
Well, taking a look at the lead actor categories, the nominees for Best Actor, Javier Bardem being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom, Will Smith, King Richard, Denzel Washington, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and in the Best Actress category, Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Olivia Colman, The Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos, and Kristen Stewart, Spencer. Who do you like?
Again, Benedict Cumberbatch won more awards this season than the 4 other actors combined, and he is the clear choice in this field and deserves to win. However, the tide has shifted over to Will Smith for King Richard. He won the Screen Actors Guild as well as the BAFTA. Apparently, voters are opting to go for the more feel-good performance rather than the layers of toxicity and vulnerability that Cumberbatch showed in that Superior film. Now, the Best Actress race for a while looked like it was going to be the most up-for-grabs race of the night, and I would still like to believe that, because it pains me to see that Jessica Chastain now looks like she has put a move down the stretch over the far more deserving Olivia Colman or one of my very favorite performances of the year by Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana in Spencer. Now, The Eyes of Tammy Faye was on my list of the worst films of 2021, and it's doubly upsetting given they would award her for that terrible character, but pass over Cumberbatch's superior work to Smith's lackluster one.
Now over to the Best Picture nominees: Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. I'm guessing you like West Side Story.
Well, if it were only up to me, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story would be winning most of its awards Sunday night. However, a very close second for me is The Power of the Dog, which is likely to join history as well when Jane Campion wins Best Director, making her just the 3rd woman to ever win the Oscar and the 2nd in a row after Chloe Zhao won last year for Nomadland. And while the film itself looked to be hanging on as the favorite in this group, there's been a slow but steady buildup suggesting that Coda is actually going to win Best Picture. It may not be many of my colleagues' choice, nor mine for the best, but it is still a very good and very heartwarming story that has continued to connect with those who have discovered it. And if nothing else, Sunday night will be one of history, not only for having one of the most guided and miscalculated telecasts ever by removing 8 of the categories from the live broadcast, but if Coda does indeed win, it will become the first time a streaming service debuted a film that ended up taking the top prize at the Oscars.
Thank you, Eric, and enjoy the Oscars.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.